Was it Joe Louis? I want my motherfucking money. That shit was horrible, bro. Teach your man how to squabble. Alright, your bitch ass niggas is here with another motherfucker. Nah, bro. I'm not even finna do that as an intro. But anyways, y'all. Franklin Saint, SnowFall. Y'all, if you haven't seen this shit, I don't know what the fuck you doing. You just gotta watch this shit. From student to motherfucking kingpin. At what was this nigga, like 17? I don't know. 18. This nigga was young as fuck. Getting that money though. But anyways, lock in with me, chat, because if this shit don't work, Franklin Saint round motherfuckers not working.
I bet. So the scene opens up and we in South Central LA. It's the summer of 1983 and we get introduced to Franklin Saint, a smart kid just trying to make some shake, selling some Reggie for his uncle since he ain't go to college. Why he's doing this instead of trying to go to the league is beyond me. Bro, you are 6'1". You could have been in the same draft class as John Stockton. You're bugging.
I mean, I actually, yeah, nah, nigga, nah.
You know, right now, on God, if he picked up a basketball, he would have been just fine. So whatever, he sells to his friend Rob from high school, you know, the typical I'm not racist, I got black friends kind of guy. And now since Rob is a fiend, weed ain't doing the job anymore. He wants to try coke. So he has Franklin go get it for him from his dad's supplier. The only issue is that the guy Franklin's about to go meet is a batshit crazy Israeli drug lord. The guy walks around in a Speedo that is obviously 2 sizes too small for him.
Yeah, what's up with old niggas? Like, it's just not even, bro. What's up with y'all, bro? It's like, they don't even care. They just be airing they shit out. Like, damn. This shit should be illegal, bro. In some way, shape, or fucking form. I don't want to see an old man's ass cheeks, an old man's testicles popping. I don't want to see that, bro. No one wants to see that.
And carries a gold desert eagle with him at all times. That boy Rob done set my son up bogus as hell. So because Avi won't give him the product, Franklin just volunteers to sell it for him. He asks him to front him a key. Completely optional, by the way. He could have just went home like nothing ever happened, but he volunteers. He swears up and down he could do the job. So Avi's like, okay, fine, and hands him a bulletproof vest and ups pole on him. But Franklin ain't no hoe, so he thugs it out and passes the test. Avi wasn't actually gonna shoot him. He just wanted to test him to see if he was gonna be scary or not. You feel me? And Franklin passed with flying colors. So now Franklin has exactly 24 hours to sell an entire brick or his GGs. You do not want to be in bad business with the Israelis, I'll tell you that much. Franklin, with a stupid ass smirk on his face, brings this shit into his uncle's crib, who is scared shitless. And I can relate, because if my dumbass nephew brought Israeli coke into my house, I'd have to whoop his ass right then and there. Because
I'd whoop his ass, nigga. I wouldn't even whoop his ass. I'd bury the body in GTA, of course, because boy, you got me completely. Why the fuck, niggas just don't, nigga, you thinking backwards right now. But little did Unc know, that shit brung a lot of, it brung a lot of hardship though. A lot of failure too, but goddamn.
What the fuck are you doing? Are you insane? Jerome tells him to go kick rocks, but his girl Louie decides to help him so he doesn't die. You know what I'm saying? Like any good auntie would, right? Shorty can't help you with a lick of your homework, but she could help you move some weight. Now Louie,
I mean, hey, schools do teach you math, my nigga. It ain't the math that they want you to use, but shit, it's the math we be using.
Franklin are at Claudia's club trying to sell this shit, and when I tell y'all, the second I laid eyes on Claudia, I would have risked it all. When I tell y'all, this is pristine, and I mean pristine marinated milk right here. Oh my goodness. We then learned that Claudia and Louie used to mess around back in the day and shit and had a bad breakup. I'm pretty sure that's why she smacks Louie with the gun. And now she's about to blow Franklin's head off his shoulders. But since Franklin's product is so pure, she buys the whole thing off of him. Now Franklin's feeling all high and mighty. He feel like he don't won the lottery. He's high on life right now. But then he sees his homeless daddy in the streets. Talk about an instant mood killer. Holy shit. To cheer himself up though, he cops a brand new motorcycle and heads to Avi's crib. Some stuff goes left and now Franklin has to drive one of his men to the hospital to save their life. And since Franklin did Avi a solid, he hands him 2 bricks now. Okay, nice little promotion. Okay, I see you, Franklin. We then get introduced to fine shit Melody and her fat ass father, who are Franklin's neighbors in this show. Melody be messing with my son Franklin on the low, but her dad is not rocking with it at all. Later on, he heads over to Wella Sexy Ass to sell her both bricks, and everything goes smoothly until he gets jumped and robbed outside the club. Now Claudia tells him that Lenny and Ray Ray are the ones that hit the lick on him, so because Franklin can't go out like no bitch.
Hey, bro, we all know what happens. Oh, shit, man. We all know what happens,
She gets
boy. If
Leon
you
the
don't know,
embodiment of a
the
writer guy,
Leon.
and Leon says that he knows a guy. But little did he know, he was gonna summon a fucking demon, probably the most despicable being on the planet,
Like,
let
good
alone
Lord,
this
bro.
show. And his name is KARVEL.
Like, just look at this nigga, bro. KARVEL. I'm trying to make a joke of this shit, bro, but I can't. You cannot make light of this
For y'all
situation.
that have seen
You
this show
literally cannot make light of the situation, bro.
before, I don't even gotta do any explaining whatsoever. I could just put this image on screen and it will.
You ain't gotta put this image on screen, nigga. You really didn't. You really did not have to put this. This image literally just explains way too goddamn much, bro.
Strike fear into every fiber of your being. And for those of you who haven't seen SnowFall before, just brace yourselves. KARVEL agrees to help Leon and Franklin almost right away. Like, he's been begging for someone to ask for his help. And they instantly break into Lenny's crib, torturing him for where he's got the money at. But it is
Poor
not
Lenny.
working.
Poor Lenny, bro. You see, this is what I mean. I swear, if you niggas start torturing me, hey, bro, the shit is upstairs. I promise to God, I'm snitching, bro, because you got me completely fucked. And after this, oh Lord, you got. It would make sense this nigga wanted his get back. I want my shit too. Fuck you mean.
So KARVEL decides to escalate the situation. After beating him with a bat multiple times, he decides to drag Lenny into the room, slams the door shut, and robs him of something no man should ever be robbed of. Ay Dios mío, oh my God, bro.
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't even want to
Why'd you say it like that, bro? Slams the door shut, and then no, it's like you can't say
the
it
shit
like
that he did, bro. That shit was crazy as hell. Like, why the fuck would you do that shit?
Bro,
Had
shut
that nigga
up.
hog-tied and everything, taking strokes. Telling y'all.
Bro, stop. That's not fucking cool. Stop. This nigga talking about some taking strokes. No, bro. And look at his face. No, that shit is not. That's not cool. SnowFall, bro, this shit was grimy as hell. This should have never been approved by whoever the fuck this was approved by. I swear to God, whoever the fuck approved that scene, you a sick nigga, man. You need your ass beat. You need your ass ate by another nigga that was like KARVEL. What he did to him, you need your ass ate for it by another nigga. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Bro, this nigga the devil.
But that shit is a foul scene, gang. You need your ass beat.
Bro, but he does what he does to get shit done. And when it works in your favor, you can't really complain about it. Because what felt like an eternity of screaming and begging for help, Lenny finally decides to give up the bread. That boy walked out the room, zipped up his pants, took the bread and the cereal, and left.
Bro, stop. No, he needs to stop adding emphasis on shit. And the cereal, like, bro.
Like, nothing happened, bro. Nah, Lenny, you done got robbed 3 times, gang. This is
That's
it.
not
Bro, you're
funny,
going sad.
bro.
The type of get back you gotta get on KARVEL has to be felt for generations, because this was genuinely insane. That boy gave you the bichotazo. I ain't gonna
Just do what that nigga did to you. Reverse psychology.
Bro, he
yeah.
gave
Just
you
do
the
what that
hammer.
nigga did
Fuck
to you.
7 minutes of heaven. That nigga gave you 7 hours in hell. This is the next day, and Franklin asked Jerome for a strap because he knows what kind of demon he's dealing with. He's gonna try and steal his money back from the booty bandit. Bro, forget a gun. You might need a nuke. You just seen what he's capable of. You really think you could take on KARVEL by yourself? You crazy as hell. So boom, we get to
Imagine if you
KARVEL's
take that nigga on by yourself.
crib, and they see this brand new Cadillac with brand new rims staring right at them. All the money they got from Claudia just right there sitting in front of them. Bro, the way my heart would have instantly sunk to my ass, bro, I would have been insanely upset, bro. This nigga done blew the bag already. They then enter the crib, and we see KARVEL high as giraffe box, eyes all droopy, probably some drool coming out of his mouth, legs weak as hell. My son can't even stand up properly. So we know for a fact he ain't gonna put up no fight whatsoever. Should be a pretty easy job. They then put bro in the trunk and take him to Avi as payment, which is kind of crazy. But Unc says, nah, bro, y'all little niggas gotta clean this shit up yourselves. This is your issue, not mine. And he hands them a shovel. Now
It's really the fact that they really brought that nigga to him as a payment. That is some diabolical. That is wicked shit. Franklin was on timing since day one, but this is understandable.
look terrified. They do not want to do this shit. If it was Triple H though, he would have no issue whatsoever. Franklin and Leon are driving into the desert, and this man escapes like Houdini out the car and just goes running off. But Leon was able to shoot him, so they're able to track him following his blood trail. Now they find him after a very short game of hide and seek. Like, bro, not even trying. He looked like that meme of Shaq hiding behind the tree. Franklin then ups pole on him, but he can't bring himself to pull the trigger. So without any hesitation, Leon steps in and sends KARVEL to hell where he belongs. A nice piping hot seat next to Satan himself. That's where you can go, KARVEL. That shit got your name written all over it. Franklin then sells the car and the motorcycle he just got so he could go pay off Avi, and he lets him know that he's done. He's not built for this life and retires from the pharmaceutical business. Fresh out the game, Franklin decides that he wants to go see his pops and bails him out of jail. Once a respected Black Panther, now a homeless alcoholic, so it's safe to say his life probably sucks. She should have just left him in jail. At least he gets food there. Jerome's hosting a nice little cookout at his crib. Vibes are all good. I'm pretty sure it's the 4th of July. Everything's going well until the pigs show up. And you want to know why they show up? Because of a noise complaint.
Nigga, because they niggas. Fuck.
Who the fuck calls about a noise complaint?
Oh, you know who fuck calls about a noise goddamn complaint. Man, boy, niggas can't even have shit fun, bro. Oh,
The hood.
man.
I'm pretty sure half the block is even at Jerome's crib anyway. So
Literally.
like, this was some bullshit. One thing leads to another, and it's another case of a white cop abusing a black man. A tale old as time, sadly. And the only reason Franklin is alive is because Andre, the black cop, his neighbor, saves him from the white cop. After being choked out, he realizes that no matter what, the cops are gonna be on his ass. So he might as well make as much bread as possible while he still can. So now it was Franklin, Leon, and Kevin forming a
R.I.P. Kevin.
team together to push Avi's product. Now he runs into an issue when Claudia can't buy all his product because she'd literally die. So he's got to figure out another way to move all this coke. But the problem is, coke is a white man's game. The hood cannot afford to constantly buy it over and over. And the Mexicans got their own shit going on. So if you can't sell in your own hood, you can't sell to nobody. But just like me, when somebody plays NBA Youngboy in the big 2026, Franklin does not listen. He pulls up
Goddamn right.
on the Mexicans like,
You niggas needed to hear that shit. God damn it, you needed to hear that shit. That shit is...
nothing, and instantly gets jumped because, you know what I'm saying, black kid in the Mexican territory uninvited, you wildin' like crazy, bro. Especially in the 80s. Nah. Did this nigga think he could just cold approach them and strike a deal? My son would have got carved up like a fresh penny if it wasn't for my favorite character in the entire show, my Lord and Savior Oso. As y'all know, I have many glorious kings on this channel, and Oso is indeed one of them because he quite literally saves Franklin's life, remembering him as a fan from his wrestling days. And he didn't have to do this. He didn't have to do this at all. He could have just let the cholos eat him alive, but Oso is such a real ass nigga. He saves Franklin. Now I know I didn't cover what Lucia and Oso got going on in this video because it's pretty much just vegetables to Franklin's meat and potatoes, but I will in the future, don't worry. So after almost getting mauled by a bunch of 5'3" cholos with switchblades, the guys decide to head to Oakland to talk to one of Kevin's boys. And while Franklin's there, he discovers crack cocaine. Basically, it's the powder in Little Rock form that you can smoke easily. Way easier to move, way easier to sell in the hood, and extremely addictive. Franklin takes bro's formula and
Extremely, nigga, radioactively, just everything, just attach anything that with an emphasis and then addictive to it, bro. Oh my God. Boy, I mean to tell you, niggas was literally going down low, women was going down low, motherfuckers was selling ass, drinking any type of fluid, anyone was doing anything they can to get their hands on this special Little Rock. Children, never do drugs, kids.
brings it back to South Central, and he's handing out free samples of this shit like it's Costco. And just like that, Franklin Saint just made himself a millionaire overnight without even knowing it. He got people lined up out the door to get more rock. Jerome sees that his nephew is basically printing money doing this shit, so he decides to join him. So now it's Franklin, Leon, Louis, Jerome, and I guess Rob to form the crack equivalent to the Avengers. But it's not all rainbows and unicorns, because Loose Hole Lenny comes back and he wants revenge. I'm low-key surprised he ain't leave the
Loose Hole Lenny. Oh my God, you definitely gotta get back now, bro. Because if a nigga call you Loose Hole Lenny, oh, you gotta get back.
The shit he went through, and his first order of business is to shoot Leon, but he can't even do that shit right because Leon survives. Gotta aim higher next time, bitch boy. Now here's where Franklin's smarts come into play, because he gets Ray Ray to flip on Lenny for bread, which works flawlessly. But Franklin knows that Ray Ray cannot be trusted, so he makes him take out Lenny with his bare hands. He makes him do it himself in front of everybody. Nah, Frank, this is the kind of timing you want, gang? I was not expecting this out of you, gang. Not in season 1.
This is fucked up, bro. It's like, how you niggas do that to him, and y'all the ones that got him, bro? Nah, nigga, that's just devious. Nah, that's maniacal work, bro. That's devious fucking work, bro. Hey, right, but niggas would backdoor their own homie for a fucking chicken sandwich if they fucking wanted to, man.
He now
This shit
has
is
the crack
diabolical.
Avengers by his side, hella product, cookhouses to make the product, and all the money he could dream of. That little corner boy from the beginning of the show was dead. What you're looking at now is a drug lord being born right in front of your very eyes. But yeah, that's the video, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed. You know how to drop another banger for y'all real quick. We are on the road to 400k subs. I love y'all.
Yes, sir. Yeah, all right, y'all. Listen, if this shit don't work, we may have to go the Franklin State route. But don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I'm fucking with y'all. But hey.